Okay, but you drink Hennessy and you smoke cigarettes and Newports.
Beautiful.
And you
Beautiful
eat,
comparison.
eat processed food and you've certainly taken other vaccines that you when you were born as a baby, and you don't know what's in that. Half the stuff you put into your body that you eat, or aspirins or medicines, you don't really look at the labels and read, and even if you do read the ingredients, you don't really know what it is. So what makes this any different?
Well, number one, are people not able to evolve?
Right.
Yeah, but while they're evolving, they're still doing some of the same things.
Yeah, you could say like, oh, you guys were vaccinated in the past. Okay, but that went through trial periods. There was years of research that went into that before people were injected. We have this brand new vaccine that's a totally different. mRNA is not a normal. You really shouldn't even call it a vaccine, because that's not what a vaccine normally does. We're talking about messenger RNA, as opposed to like taking a virus and putting a weakened version. Those are two different things.
And to validate her point, just really quick, when it comes to Hennessy and all that, boom, 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 and Cheetos and blah, 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 you can sue the companies if you get harmed by those. I can sue Coca-Cola. I can
try to sue.
Well, I can actually legally go into a suit.
When I say try, how many of those cases do you think really get won?
Well, regardless to whether if they get seen or not, I can actually do that, and there is no exemption of liability when it comes to those companies. When it comes to vaccines, according to the National Vaccine Injury Act, or National Childhood Vaccine Injury Act of 1986, you cannot sue a pharmaceutical maker of vaccinations. According to the PrEP Act, as of recently, you cannot sue specifically Pfizer, nor can you sue Moderna if those shots harm you, or kill you, or have any adverse reactions. That is criminal. You telling me you can inject me with something, but I can't sue you if it actually does harm me, which it has harmed a whole lot of people. That is criminal in itself. Right. And again, we can go into the, well, what about this? What about this? Black folks have been put in a condition to where we have no knowledge of ourselves, no knowledge of God, no knowledge of history, no knowledge of science, no knowledge of virtually anything when it comes to us generally. A lot of us specifically and individually have certain levels of knowledge. But generally, we have a culture of death. We have a culture of over promiscuous sex, a culture of self-hatred, killing each other, killing other people sometimes. But when it comes to this circumstance now, where we are growing mentally, now when we want to do something right, now when I want to study, even though I'm used to just shooting dice and all that, now I actually want to start reading studies about this vaccine. Now I'm wrong. So I'm a nigga, whether if I choose to study or not. I'm this nigga, whether if I choose to eat healthy now or unhealthy yesterday, or if I just want to make some type of steps towards progress. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
I don't want to get too lost. So
no, at one point, I was validating her point and your question as well.
All you scared to death Negro.